Hi everyone, this is the second part of the fund flow statement. In my previous session, I explained you how to prepare schedule of changes in working capital. Now we are going to see funds from operation. Now we will see what is fund from operation. In a previous session, we studied about schedule of changes in working capital. There, the emphasis was given on the current assets and the current liabilities. Now, in the funds from operation, we give more emphasis on the fixed assets and fixed liabilities. Now, an organization, while preparing final accounts, it will prepare trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Now, in the profit and loss account, we record all the indirect expenses and all the indirect incomes. Now, the difference between the indirect incomes and the indirect expenses is our net profit. This net profit shows the financial position of the organization. It will not show the fund from operation. So we must minus these incomes and add back all the expenses which is not related to the operations to arrive at the funds from operations. Now this funds from operations can be prepared in two methods, like what is shown in this slide, like our T format, like our profit and loss appropriation account. This is a statement form of preparing funds from operation. See, this is started with the net profit as per the profit and loss account. Now we have to add all the non-operating expenses as I explained before. See, these non-operating expenses includes depreciation, provision for depreciation, goodwill, discount on issue of shares or debentures, preliminary expenses, loss on sale of assets, transfer to general reserve, provision for taxation, dividend transfer, all those expenses which are not a part of operations. So, if we write all these expenses on the debit side of the profit and loss account, our net profit will decrease. So, to arrive at our proper net profit, we have to add back all these expenses. Now, with that, whatever we have added, we have to minus the non-operating incomes. See, those incomes like the profit from the sale of fixed assets, interest on investment, income tax refund, dividend received. These incomes are not the part of operations, but still we have received these and we have recorded on our credit side of the profit and loss account. So these incomes has to be subtracted. So if we subtract these net incomes, we will get the funds from operations. Let us take a problem. Now, the details of the profit and loss account is given below. See the salaries, rent, commission, discount allowed, provision for depreciation, transfer to general reserve, loss on sale of investment, provision for taxation, discount on issue of debentures, preliminary expenses, selling expenses. All these expenses are recorded on the debit side. And similarly, on the credit side, if we see profit on sale of machinery, dividend received, refund of taxation, all these are given on the credit side. See now, this includes the indirect expenses related to operation and the indirect expenses not related to operations are also given here. Now we have to separate all the indirect expenses which are not related to the operation. Here I have shown you the expenses which are not related to the operations. As per our format, from the profit and loss account, which is 1,20,000, we have to add back all the non-operating expenses. So the total of the non-operating expenses comes around 54,000. We have to add back this with our 1,20,000. We arrive at 1,74,000. Now in the credit side, we have some non-operating incomes also. So this non-operating incomes we have to subtract, because because of this our net profit has increased. Now when we subtract our non-operating incomes, that is put together around 10,000, we got funds from operation of rupees 1,64,000. Hope you understood the calculations for funds from operation. In the third part, I'll explain you how to prepare a fund flow statement. Thank you.